Yeah, I did want to kind of touch bases on something. Flaws. I was just thinking about that before I do my little research on the little ganja or whatever. But flaws, I was thinking about that. I'm like, in peace, you can also self reflect a lot. You can, think a lot. You go within a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, majority or some people may not want to talk about flaws. And I'm not only just talking about physically, mentally, but spiritually flaws too. As far as physical flaws go, we all have them. That's something that it took me a long time to really acknowledge and admit that we all have flaws. Not only you come into a different mindset when you come to the realization that no one's perfect and everybody have flaws. I accept my flaws. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time. Like I said, it's a learning process. It takes going through life lessons, experiences, and everything like that. It's always something physical, mental, or spiritual that you want to change about yourself. Physically, I know I'm not perfect. Mentally, I know I'm not perfect. Spiritually, I know I'm not perfect. And, you know, one of the things that I came to accept is I am who I am, regardless of who like it, who may not like it. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I accept my flaws. I'm gonna be. I have on no makeup. You know what I mean? I got moles. You know what I'm saying? My eyebrows need to be arched. I do my own hair. You know what I mean? I'm on the street, so until I can, you know what I mean, figure it out, I'm becoming more self-sufficient. So that's a pro into that. You know what I mean? I'm not having everything that makes you comfortable. So you got to kind of work with what you have when you have it. You know what I'm saying? And be thankful for that. For instance, physical flaws. Me, my toes. I know I don't have the best toes. Like, I question my toes on every other day almost. You know what I mean? I came to realization. I accept my toes. I love my toes. You know what I mean? I don't have the best toes. Um, I don't know. Like, I curvy? No. I have, you know what I mean? Well, I think I lost about 5 to 10 pounds, but then I can lose weight easy though. But I gain it. When I gain it, I gain it. But I accept my flaws. I accept everything about me because that's what made me uniquely me. And I'm okay with that. I love my moles. I grown to love my moles. Like what? It's a part of who I am. My toes. What am I supposed to be winning the best toes award or some shit? Nah. Like I'm great. I'm okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not curvy. I don't have no apple bottom, or I don't have no big wide hips. You know what I mean? I came to realization I love who I've become. I love who I am. I love who I've become, and I love where I'm going and who I will be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, validation can be toxic. It can be addictive. And I totally understand how they go. A lot of the things that I will be touching base on is just real shit that's happening. You know what I mean? I'm recording my journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not embarrassed about any of these things. I'm going to be very transparent because I know I'm far, 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 far millions and trillions of eons away from being perfect. And to be honest with you, I'm not trying to be perfect. I like me for who I am. I'm still figuring it out. Even some days it would be considered a little better than others. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'm calm, cool, and collected. Some days I just want to crash the fuck out. But at the same time, I know I have the power to choose. You know what I mean? Pick and choose. But I'm definitely on my journey. I'm definitely figuring it out. I definitely know I'm in a different headspace than where I was years ago. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I don't know everything. But I know a lot of times, a lot of things. Well, one thing that I'm doing now is using my intuition, and I'm trusting myself a lot more than what I have done in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the only person that truly knows me is me. So therefore, I have everything that I need within inside of me. And like I said, it took me a long time to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? I hit rock bottom, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. I dealt with the darkest aspects of myself. Like the darkest, like the dark, like just dark, where I had to literally find my way out mentally and spiritually from unknown, like a dark maze. I had to find myself out. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when I got to the end of that maze, that's when I came to the realization that I am who I am. I'm responsible for me. Nobody else is. You know what I mean? Like I'm who I've been waiting for. All of that. Like I can go deeper and deeper into this video, but like again, like I said, I felt the need that I had to just make this little clip, and you know, I don't know, just that's how I think on a day-to-day basis. Like I just think about self-reflection, self-realization, self-responsibility, accountability, regular responsibility, or whatever you want to call it. The point of this platform is to not to gain no type of sympathy, no type of empathy, no type of validation, none of that. Like I'm basically doing, like I said, I have not been on social media for almost 10 years. 10 years actively. So I feel as though I've gained a lot of clarity, a lot of wisdom, you know what I mean, to be able to share my journey and, you know, where I'm going in life. You know what I'm saying? It has not been an easy ride. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very transparent as far as, you know, seeing things for what it is and seeing things for what it's not, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking on a different level. You know what I mean? In between everything that's going on in the external world. You know what I'm saying? But the most important is being mindful and being aware of how you feeling on the inside. Like what? Cameras? I what? You know, it's just a lot. But my daughter is coming. I'm gonna end this video. But I just kind of want to put those thoughts on paper, on one document. So I just wanted to say that y'all have a good day. Peace.